It all started with a bang. Everything was on track. A new decade had begun. The future was here. However, 2020 hasn't been easy, and it seems like problem after problem. Fires, taking out homes, lives, and forests. Floods, filling up our earth, leaving no places to move. It seemed too much to handle already, but there was more to come. A pandemic struck the earth and took lives in the blink of an eye. Families across the globe forced to lose jobs and huddle in lockdown. Protests with people standing up for what they believe, causing distress and hatred all around. Strikes, taking out channels and videos with immeasurable effort and skill put into them. We all hoped it was just a dream and that we'd wake up fresh, but it didn't happen. What we saw was a reality, and we had to get through it. Now, although we lost a lot during this time, it's safe to say we've become stronger than ever. Lockdown only brought us closer as we were in it together, and we as a team had to fight through it. Everyone around, especially the Dingo Army and the NRL community, stayed strong and determined. And well, look what happened. We got through it. We got through what we started, and now it's time to end. It is now my honor to introduce the first annual Ctdingo Awards. Welcome everybody to the Ctdingo. Of course, I'll move back so you can see the epic, totally expensive backdrop that we've got there. This is the setup for today. Wow, first annual Ctdingo Awards. It feels good. We've got a lot of awards and a lot of stuff to really get through in this video. It's gonna be long, probably, so just sit back, relax, maybe grab some popcorn, I don't know, get whatever you like, enjoy. It's gonna be long. Hopefully you feature or something in this, because this, I guess, video or this awards show, it's really about kind of involving you guys, getting you guys and getting your opinions on everything this year. I hope you enjoyed the little intro there, by the way. Kind of looking back on the year. It's been a tough year, so thank you to everyone who's stuck by, who's stayed with us the whole year, gotten us through. I mean, if you think about it, we've gained probably over, I don't know how many subs we had before this year, but at least over 250 subscribers this year, which is crazy. I honestly never thought we'd get that far. I kind of just thought this channel would stick around the 50 sub range, so thank you to everyone. I've got my school uniform on here, to dressing up nice for the awards, obviously. But it's been a pretty crazy year, but in some ways glad it's coming to an end. In some ways it's quite sad that it's coming to an end, but I'm sure we've got a lot to come in 2021. Hopefully, fingers crossed, it'll be a better year than this year. But I suppose we should get into our first part of this show. Let's send it off to the first ever Ctdingo Hall of Fame. Now, something I've been wanting to do for actually about a month or two now. I've kind of been thinking about it. Who should I put in? Who should I not? And the award show kind of popped to mind. I was like, well, I can put it in there. Sounds like a good idea. But everyone in this Hall of Fame has been those people who have, I guess, been there from the start, helped out with the channel miraculously. Like, they've done a lot to help us. They've been here supporting us for a while. So I'd just like to thank everyone who features in this Hall of Fame. You've been a huge help to the channel, and probably wouldn't be able to get there without you guys. So thank you to everyone in this list. But without further ado, this is the Ctdingo Hall of Fame.
Yeah, you can be the greatest, you can be the best. You can be the King Kong banging on your chest.
You could beat the world, you could beat the war. You could talk to God, go banging on his door.
You can throw your hands up, you can beat the clock. You can move a mountain, you can break rocks.
You could be a master, don't wait for luck. Dedicate yourself and you go find yourself.
Standing in the Hall of Fame,
Yeah,
and the world's gonna know your name,
yeah,
'cause you burn with the bright flame,
yeah,
and the world's gonna know your name,
yeah.
and you'll be on the walls of the Hall of Fame.
Well, there you have it, the first ever Ctdingo Hall of Fame. Thank you once again to everyone who was a part of that. Please don't be offended if you weren't in the Hall of Fame. Those were, I guess, the people that have been there from the early kind of days of the channel and really helped out a lot. If you're new to this channel, there's a big possibility, and I believe a lot of you are going to be there next year, but there's a big possibility that you will make it into next year's award show. Hoping that we do obviously get an award show next year. If you guys want another award show, let me know, maybe in the live chat, because this will be a premiere, or in the comments below if you're watching it after. If you want another awards show next year, but that's a long way away, there's no point in thinking about it now. But I guess we should get into our first award of the night. So these awards are going to be kind of spread out just randomly throughout the night, but at the end we'll kind of have a rapid fire of awards. So we've got a lot to get through. I think about 8 awards that you have all voted on. So thank you to, I think there's about 20 people or so who voted. So thank you to everyone who did vote. Your votes actually do help quite a bit. But let's get into the first one. I'm sure you want to know what the award is. This first award is the Ctdingo Shock of the Year. So there were a lot of things to kind of pick from, actually, but a lot of thinking for these awards. So a lot of them weren't actually that easy, to be honest. There were quite a few that I had to really think about, but the Shock of the Year, and this award goes to, I guess, the moment on this channel that really, shocked people, really made them go, wow, can't believe that happened, or whatever like that. So let's look at our nominations.
And there goes punt again. And what was I doing with him? We don't have much time to come back, I don't think. To go. One try should seal it. Dylan Walker, he's found a hole. One to beat, and he beats them. Dylan Walker, with 8 minutes to go, snatches the 3rd try for Manly in a row. And Morgan's an easy kick, and he almost misses, but he makes it.
What is going on, guys? Welcome back to Ctdingo today. I just wanted to talk about
And the Dragons have won the Best in the World competition by 6 points over the Newcastle Knights, 12 points to 6.
And the winner for the Ctdingo Shock of the Year for 2020 is the Bye for Now video. That video will, the Shock of the Year, received 9 votes out of the 20, so almost half of the votes, which is pretty crazy. One of the more popular, I guess, nominations that were voted for. So yeah, I mean, you guys, the videos probably was a shock for a lot of people, but I kind of didn't follow through with that. Obviously I love making videos quite a lot, so I think I returned about 2, maybe 3 days later after I said bye for now. I was going to take a bit off. Obviously didn't happen. Some people were a bit confused when I uploaded the video after that. They're like, I thought you were taking a while off. Well, it was, but I was like, no, I like making videos too much. At the time, the event that had happened obviously got me. I think, YouTube is obviously a big learning experience, and now I think I know, don't let pressure or any hate get to you. Don't crumble. It's happened to me twice. Obviously, it happened last year with the ladder predictions, the 2021s. Got quite a bit of hate on that video, so I actually made an updated one. Not doing that again this year. No amount of hate will make me change it this year. And I guess again with the Bye for Now thing, it's just silly, but obviously you get over it, get over stuff like men. So I'd say that's a fair shock of the year, to be honest. Thank you again to everyone who voted for that category. Bye for Now wins shock of the year. Okay, now I want to get into something. I was gonna make a video on this a few weeks ago probably, but I decided let's put it into this. This is kind of the grand finale for the year. I'll still be uploading probably more videos with about 20 or so days to go left in December. But this is something I want to talk about. It's a bit of an issue. A lot of channels have been, I guess, hurt, you could say, by this issue. I touched on it a little bit in the intro to this whole award show, but it is copyright strikes and videos being taken down. Now, there's one repetitive, or I don't know what you would call it, but I'll say repetitive offender. One kind of group that seems to be quite commonly removing videos, and I think a lot of you watching this, or maybe everyone watching this, knows who I'm talking about, and that's the NRL. Now, I don't really understand it, because there's a lot of channels that have been putting crazy effort. For example, I showed in the intro again, NRL Clips. Now, he had, 720 subscribers, and he was putting crazy amounts of effort into his videos. I mean, if you'd seen those videos before they were removed by the NRL, they were very good videos, easily some of the best. They were highlight videos for players, sometimes predictions and whatnot, but they were pretty good videos in my opinion. I don't see why the NRL has to take it down, because they're good videos. It's promoting your product. And the way that those are edited makes people want to continue watching NRL. Like, wow, that video was so good. The NRL is so good. That was impressive. I want to watch the actual product. Like, the NRL doesn't want people to go to their product from YouTube. They'd rather all the views stay to just their channel, but with more channels promoting it, new people will be able to find out. If you're just taking out all the videos and keeping it to your channel, there's going to be a big decrease in new fans that obviously would come from YouTube. Again, like, it's happened to me quite a bit. I tried to upload a video of the State of Origin fight in Game 2 this year, and I changed the color of the video, I zoomed in on the video, and I put my logo over it, so it was actually covering up a big part of the screen, but the NRL still didn't want that. I'm not sure exactly what you have to do. Maybe you have to flip the video, maybe you just have to remove the video and the audio, maybe just don't upload it, because it's a big risk. Luckily for me, I haven't gotten any strikes from it, which is good. Like, don't have any channel strikes, they just kind of blocked videos. No real harm on the channel, but it's just annoying. Like, you're putting in effort. And now this obviously happened to a lot of people I know. Me, NRL Clips, obviously, Jai Stuff, Shay Tribute, Aussie gets some of them. I mean, like, there's so many channels you can go through. BKR Sport as well got his live stream taken down. Not showing any footage, by the way, just showing logos, I believe, was the only real reason that the NRL wants to take it down. But, like, we're promoting your product for free. You're not sponsoring us. You're not paying us anything to promote it. Like, I'd understand if you're taking it down if we're showing NRL and bagging it, or, you know, saying bad stuff about it, or trying to get people away from your product. That's fine. You can obviously take that down, but I just don't get, like, these videos are bringing new fans to the game. They're bringing new people to the NRL to support the NRL, and it's getting you money. But obviously you aren't thinking it's through the NRL. It's really weird. I honestly don't understand it. A lot of people get it. They're like, well, you're showing their footage, and they're allowed to take it down. I mean, and they are allowed to take it down. It's their footage, but why do it? Like, they have the right to take it down, but why? We're promoting your product. It really doesn't make much sense to me, but the NRL, you're gonna need to fix it, because it's clear. I mean, I think Shay and probably a lot of other channels have stopped. I know BKR Sport isn't using NRL logos for State of Origin. Well, he wasn't after that, at least. Which is... I mean, seriously. People are moving away now from uploading videos of your sport, your game, because of you. And honestly, it could possibly be moving people away from the NRL, because now I believe they're just seen as money hungry. They're just honestly completely hungry for money. They'll just take down any video if they're gonna get something out of it. It just, like, it infuriates me when you upload a video and within 5 minutes of uploading it, you get an email. Check your emails, you get an email. Your video has been blocked by YouTube. You get quite a few of them. Like, you click on it, NRL, National Rugby League, has blocked your video. And I've had videos blocked 5 months after they've been uploaded, and I think the ones that infuriate me the most are the ones that were, like, actually doing well on my channel. I've had videos that have picked up over 1,000 views. And I'm honestly quite lucky that my hype montage from last year hasn't been taken down. But I made a finals hype promo, got taken down pretty quickly, which is just annoying because it takes about an hour of your day, maybe 2 hours, to put them together. And they just take it down. They just wipe out all the effort you've put into making stuff, and it just feels like a big waste of time. So, I mean, if the NRL could think about Like, just think, really, not anything. Just think before taking down videos. That would be a huge help. Because a lot of people are just getting annoyed by this. I'm included in that list, obviously. But people are stopping uploading like content of your game. They're stopping now promoting it. So you're actually decreasing the amount of promotion on your product, which is a bit dumb. And honestly, like, you're having people promote your product for free. Like, you're not doing anything for it. They're doing a lot of work for you, pretty much, and you're just taking it away. Like, I really don't understand, but the NRL, you need to fix it. I'm just sending you guys a clear message right now. You need to fix it, or there's going to be a very limited amount of people uploading NRL-related videos next year. Because a lot of videos, involve showing footage, so people can understand the topic more, can understand what people are talking about by showing them exactly what they're talking about. So, I mean, if you're not wanting people to do that, people are gonna kind of get bored in the videos if it's just people talking, like, I mean, right now, but I think, people are gonna get bored of just people talking, like, oh, and then this happened, and then there was a fight. There was a crazy fight. Like, if you just say there's a crazy fight, people don't understand. You gotta show them the fight, so people go, oh, wow, right, he got punched in the face, or he got knocked out, whatever. But, confusing me, guys, but please fix it, please. Like, please, please, please. Like, how many pleases can you say? In the chat right now, just put in a hashtag. Yeah, that is a hashtag. Put in the hashtag right now in the live chat, stop the claim. Hashtag stop the claim. Spread the word to the NRL if you can. I mean, seriously, guys, there's a lot of small channels on the rise who are just being wiped out like a big tsunami by the NRL. Boop. We need to fix it. And there needs to be a change. So, direct message to the NRL. Please fix this. Please think before you take out videos, because it's getting ridiculous, guys. It really is. It's just getting ridiculous. You're causing a lot of stress in the community, and people get worried about uploading stuff for you. I don't think you guys really want that. Okay, now let's get on to our second award of the night, number 2. This is the Ctdingo Hater of the Year. There's been some trolls along the way, but I've picked out the best, if you want to call them the best, probably the worst haters of the year. So let's look at the nominations. I mean, if you know anything about those, you can definitely say that they were interesting. If you look at Shay True Blue Aussie fan account, you'll know there's some very weird stuff to go with him. Don't really want to get into detail with that because there's some weird stuff. I mean, the Fiend as well. He was very weird, and the NRL guy is a whole different level. But the winner of the hater of the year, I'm sure the haters are watching this right now, but the Ctdingo hater of the year is the Fiend. The Fiend has won. I don't even know if I want to give you a clap, but the Fiend, I can't even believe it, has won hater of the year for 2020. I was kind of surprised with this, to be honest. I thought the NRL guy would win, but actually he came last, I believe, with only 3 votes out of the 20. The Fiend finished with 9 votes, just like the last one, actually. Finished with 9 votes out of the 20, so again, almost half of the people voting. Well, the Fiend was the worst, maybe the best. Depends how you guys voted. Did you vote if the Fiend was the nicest out of them or the meanest out of them. Who knows? I don't know. But the Fiend wins Hater of the Year, so I guess congrats for winning. You're winning but losing, I suppose you could say. But congrats to the Fiend for that. And there's not much to say about him. I mean, he's quite evil throughout the year. And okay, so now we need to get on to something. It's sad. It is. But you know, you just gotta think about in the bright side. You gotta think of it in the bright side. Look on the bright side. Look on the bright side, because at the end of the day, these people have just brought joy to a lot of people's faces. They've been entertaining for a long time, and I mean, they're just true legends in the sporting community. So we're gonna look back on some of the, as I just said, legends in the sporting community around the group that have sadly passed in 2020. Just adding to the grief of the year. But yeah, obviously I send my condolences to the families of these legends that have passed this year. They've definitely sent smiles to a lot of people's faces, and they've made all the sports entertaining. They've made them exciting and have really brought people into the games, and made them want to watch, made them enjoy it, made a lot of exciting moments and entertaining moments. So just enjoy this. And once again, I'm sorry to the families that have lost these people. They were true legends in the sporting community, and they will not be forgotten.
The drop down, Kobe! Oh! Up high!
Well, it's quite surreal. In fact, it's hard to take on board it.
We never shared our doubts. Way too much love that we have wasted.
When they talked about the great players of World Championship football, this man will be on a
But I
pedestal.
still got your bracelet.
What a ball! Take us through!
I was supposed
From
to give it
Chicago,
back, but never
Illinois,
made it, 'cause I've tried to play it cool.
I like the ones where he has those kids, football players, young kids that are in prison.
What if I told you, baby, I'm sorry? Would you still be wearing my shirt every morning? Or were the broken parts waiting in the dark?
Okay, thank you to everyone who sat through that, didn't leave. I do appreciate that. Just a bit of respect to the people. But let's get on to our third award. I would say it's been a lot of fun making these videos for this award. This is the Ctdingo Q&A of the year. We've had a lot of fantastic guests come on to the channel and have a little chat. It's good, to get a lot of different people's opinions, but let's look at the nominations.
really boring logos in the NRL. But yeah, I'm going to go with Tigers first, then the Sharks. So those two teams definitely. But if I had to pick one, it would definitely be the Roosters.
In your opinion, what is the best look?
Background, but I'll go up to say like Suncorp Stadium. It's a very big stadium, and I'm going to say
some really good people in that group, to be honest. You know, it was, again, really fun to just have a chat. So thank you to everyone on that list for just taking some time out of their day to sit down, have a chat, and just have some fun. Just talk about NRL. And that's what the community is all about. Just to share your opinions and understand everyone, because it's always good to learn about your group. I mean, and the NRL community on YouTube is a very kind group, a very lovely group, a very entertaining group at that. Who put a lot of effort in, so it was really good to get some of those people in on the channel and have a talk. But the winner of the Ctdingo Q&A for 2020 is Entertain House. Congratulations to Entertain House. Probably an obvious winner, an obvious choice. Sat with 11 votes. So over half of the people who voted on this poll, on this voting site, picked Entertain House as the best Q&A. Actually, the first Q&A on the channel. I was honestly in heaven when we filmed that. I was really grateful of the opportunity, and that's kind of what kickstarted, I guess, filming more Q&As, was the one with Entertain House. I was kind of like, well, that was fun. And Shay hit me up a little bit later than that, who actually came second on that list with 5 votes. So a quarter of the people voting picked Shay as well, which was awesome. But yeah, he actually hit me up after and said, "Do you want to do a Q&A?" I was like, sure. Sure, it's fun with the Entertain House. Why not collab with the one and only? Kind of the dream collab, I suppose you could say. And hopefully we can hit up with one of these people again and maybe film, you know, a good video, a fun video, maybe predictions, maybe another Q&A if we even get the chance. Could even start a podcast if you guys want to see that. I don't know. Bring on new guests each week. That would be fun. Or just do something with the community. I feel like we need to do more. I think live streams are obviously good with that as well, which we actually have an award on later on in the night. So keep an eye out for that one. But yeah, thank you to Entertain House, Shay True Blue Aussie, BKR Sport, X I'm Noah, and RXYS V2 for taking the times out of their days to record it with me. It was honestly really fun, all of them, though. It was not one that I, felt awkward with, not one that I didn't enjoy. And I thought all your answers were great. So once again, thank you to everyone for filming with me. Okay, so now we're gonna send it over to one of the OGs of the channel, I guess you could say. This might bring back some good old memories, but I'm gonna send it over now to the one and only Larry the Llama to talk about and go through the top 5 NRL or just WWE, any trading card pulls for 2020 in my collection that I either pulled or bought. And there's some pretty good cards in that list, so let's send it over to Larry the Llama to reveal the top 5 trading card pulls for 2020.
Hi everyone, I hope you're enjoying the Dingo Awards so far. Here is the top 5 trading cards that Ctdingo has pulled or bought this year. Let's get into it. Before we get into the top 5, we're going to start with 2 honourable mentions that I think we need to look at. The first one of those includes the Braden Burns Authentic Signature from the 2020 NRL Traders. What a card it is. It's got the lovely little, I guess you could say, platinum foil with the Rabbitohs logo. A really nice signature there. I think that's a really good card. A pretty good pull there, to be honest. Numbered to 100 as well. That was numbered 35 of 100. Really good pull from Ctdingo there. The next honourable mention we've got comes from a pretty recent card, but this one he didn't pull himself. This one he bought. It's an Appy jersey patch. I think the patch on that card is a really nice little patch there. got the iconic maroon and white. The white's kind of pink actually a little bit, but a really good card. A nice number at that as well. Number 8 of 40, nice and low. That's my second time seeing this card actually. He showed me recently. It's also his second time putting the number 8 on a card. But that card is not in this collection so far, but that is a really nice pull from Ctdingo. Now we get into the actual top 5, and what a top 5 it is. We probably have seen all of these cards this year. Let's get into it. The 5th in number 5 is the Manly Warringah Seagulls 2020 Premiership Predictor. What card it is now. Manly didn't do too well this year, but the card itself looks pretty darn good. I think the gold shine on it looks exceptional. Dingo wasn't a huge fan of these at the start of the year. I was a pretty big fan of them all the way through, and this one did not disappoint when he showed me. What a stinking card. Now on the back, number 207 of 220. Pretty good card there. Fortunately, they didn't win for Ctdingo's sake, but still a pretty good card. Moving into number 4 on the list, we have a pretty good card as well. Coming with the Appy Coruscant jersey patch, a Chanel Harris Tavita jersey. What a sick jersey that is. I don't actually know where it is on the jersey. I asked Ctdingo and he didn't know either. So I guess in the comments, tell me where it is. But a really good patch there. Lots of nice silver on it. Really goes well with the card with the black as well. Number 79 of 80. A nice high number, that's for sure. But definitely hits the jackpot there. Really good card. In the number 3, another good card, and it comes with the Manly side. The Tom Trbojevic League Sensations Black. The gold pen really adds to the spring of this card. It looks really good. I think the pose that he's doing there, the nice pass, is pretty good as well. But the gold foil on the black with some white in it as well, it just balances out so well. I think the card looks awesome. On the back, you can see the authentic sticker like all of the other ones. Number 11 of 40. Ctdingo has another card numbered 1140 with Tom Trbojevic on it. We won't get into that. We might do a full collection video another day with him. That would be cool. But yeah, pretty cool card there. We're getting down low now in number 2. One of the better cards he's pulled this year. He did pull this on a stream on Twitch. Not a lot of you were there, but if you were there, it's a pretty good card. Billy Slater, Australian Kangaroos card. Signature from the King, Billy Slater. Now, as a Storm fan, I think this is just absolutely magnificent. I was tempted to try and steal it off him, but he caught me in the act, unfortunately. An authentic sticker there. And what card it is, though, number 29 of 110. Just what a good card. That is a winner from Ctdingo. I'm surprised he didn't put that at number 1. But how good is that card? Now we move to the number 1 pull of the year. Some might be annoyed with this pick. I think it's a pretty good pick, to be honest. But yeah, there might be some bias into it. I don't know. And all of the cards so far have been NRL related. This one is not. It is a WWE card. If you haven't seen the video earlier in the year, suggest you go check it out, because what a card it is. In the number 1 spot, a printing plate card of Bailey, numbered 1 of 1. You're kidding me. What a pull this one was. 1 of 1, the only one made in the world of this card, of this type. Easily the best card in the collection, and he pulled it this year, so I think it deserves number 1. But how good. It is metal, and it was used to manufacture the trading cards of this one, and he actually has the base version of this as well, so that's pretty cool. But there you have it. What are your thoughts on the top 5? Let me know. I think it was a pretty good choice, and good cards bought this year from Ctdingo, but there's a lot more to come in 2021. Look out for the 2021 NRL traders. There'll be lots of unboxing on Dingo cards, link in the description below to that channel. And I am out. Larry the Llama. See ya.
Thank thank you, Larry, for that. Some pretty good cards in that list, to be honest. I'm pretty happy with the pulls and cards that I've received this year, to be honest. But now let's send it over to our 4th award. We were talking about it just a little bit before. This is the Ctdingo live stream of the year. Live streams, I mean, they were so fun, and they always are. It brings the Dingo Army and the community together, lets everyone have a chat with each other, and ask me some questions that you might want to know, might want to have answered. So I'll definitely be doing a lot of live streams in 2021. I would hope, at least. But let me know, is there anything you want to see? More Kahoots, possibly. Just anything like that. Just games that can bring everyone together. But let's look at our nominations for live stream of the year.
Hey, I'm enjoying this Kahoot. Oh god, here comes the spam. Oh no. Okay. Tell you, if they scored, then they've got something very exciting. And they got a score! Clint Gutherson! Clint Gutherson! With 4 minutes to go! Guys, got one more. It's gonna be nice. It's gonna be very nice. Still in the way! Can he be stopped? He's got the hand up in the air. There's no stopping Dylan Walker.
Well, pretty decent list there. All of those were fun. The Kahoots brought everyone together. There were the fun bots there, as you saw in that little package, video package there. Even the Best in the World competition gave every team a chance. Brought all your teams in. You know, everyone's team was in there. Had a few surprises in that tournament as well. Some very good games, and just the career mode, to be honest, was a fun little thing with everyone, even though, well, you didn't really like the Seagulls team as much as your own, but it was still fun. We still got a lot of people on just to have a chat and stuff. But the winner of live stream of the year for 2020 is the Kahoot live stream. That would have been, I would say, a pretty obvious answer. I'm sure a lot of you knew that was going to happen. That actually received 13 total votes, which is crazy. A lot of votes for the Kahoot. You guys seem to love that. And it gave you guys an opportunity to compete against each other to see who was the most knowledgeable, I suppose. And I remember Greasy Gamer took out the flag one pretty well. Pretty sure Jai won one of the NRL ones, and maybe Pete as well, I'm not sure. But look, you guys had a fun time on those, so thank you to everyone who did join those. They were very fun. So yeah, live streams, pretty fun. Hopefully to do more next year, because they seem to get you guys involved and you guys seem to like them quite a bit. Now we're going to get into something that I promised so much earlier in the year, and I still never did it. Shout out to the brothers. They really wanted me to do it, and I know we got it done. If you saw in the I'm Noah Q&A earlier in the year, you would have seen at the end I said that there is one certain video that will come, because I know a lot of you like those, and that was the Into the Future series. I only did one of these, and that was the NRL trading cards for 2021, and I challenged you guys to make them. I actually never got any, I guess, other cards that were kind of sent to me from that. I did get some images, though, of people creating their own custom traders, which I thought was pretty cool, so shout out to those people who sent me those. Do appreciate them. Into the Future is a series where we go through and we look at things that we want to see in the future. This could be like cool little products, this could be, I don't know, games, whatever it could be. And I come up with something that I would want to see in the future from the NRL, from anything really. But this episode, or today's episode, we are looking at this. Now, this was made quite a while ago. My Photoshop skills were shocking, but that is a NRL figure. Now, they make these in WWE. I actually have a lot of these in my bedroom, but I don't have one in hand right now. But yeah, I think it would be really cool if NRL could make you know, some actual like moving figurines with joints and stuff, and you know, in the image that I showed, he came with a put it back up, a footy ball, changeable hands. It was obviously Tom Trbojevic. They do make those like realistic looking figures, but I don't know, I feel like it would be cool if they, you know, could make a series, maybe with like Tommy, Cameron Smith, Mitchell Moses, I don't know, you know, all those cool little players. I feel like that would be cool, to be honest. If you guys want to see that, like I do, maybe we could try and work something out with the NRL or something, or with Mattel, who makes a lot of figurines, although they're more of an American company, so probably not. But I did take inspiration from the box and stuff from the WWE, so shout out to those. But I think that would be cool, to be honest. If you guys have any other ideas kind of like that, let me know. We could definitely talk about that. I feel like that would be pretty fun to have a little chat with. But yeah, into the future, I suppose it's back, if you would say. But I don't know, I feel like that would be a pretty cool idea to make little NRL figurines like WWE. And now we are at the end of it all. We're gonna end this show with a, I guess, big tidal wave of awards. We're ending it with, I think, about 5 straight awards just in a row. So let's just get started, because otherwise it's going to take a long time, although maybe you guys want it to drag on a little bit. This is the Ctdingo OMG moment of the year. Kind of like the shock of the year, to be honest. It's just kind of making you go, oh my god, didn't see that happening, or oh my god, that was unexpected, wow. That's crazy. Oh my gosh. You know, there's a lot of things that oh my god can go to, but this is kind of the craziest unexpected moment. So let's look at our nomination. What is going on, guys? Welcome back to Ctdingo today. I just wanted to talk to you guys a little bit about what's been going on.
The Lions and the Dragons have won the Best in the World competition by 6 points over the Newcastle Knights. 12 points to 6.
Some pretty crazy ones on that list, to be honest. A lot of them were pretty fun, and some of them were pretty upsetting. Yeah, there's a bit of a roller coaster on that list of emotions. But the winner for OMG Moment of the Year is the 2 predictors in the NRL 2020 Traders finale. What a finale that was. So round of applause goes to it. I mean, it was a crazy finale. It was fun to film, and the predictors we pulled were crazy, especially the Manly one. Really unexpected, and really just lit up my day, to be honest. It was easily one of the best moments in, I guess, Ctdingo's history, to be honest. And I know a lot of people collect the traders, so there was a big audience for that finale, and it didn't disappoint, that's for sure. So there you have it. 2 predictors being pulled in the finale gets OMG Moment of the Year. Alright, let's go on to our next award, the Ctdingo Turn of the Year. So basically, I guess you call it the backstab, boom, 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 with the knife of the year. I must say, there's some upsetting ones in here. But, you know, they were all, I guess, made for, I guess, some shocking moments. Maybe this could have gone in the Shock of the Year award, but I've gone for the Turn of the Year, the backstab of the year. Let's look at our nominations, I suppose. some crazy ones on that list. You know, Shay turning his back on me and killing me in Among Us was was interesting, and he was pretty proud of that moment, to be honest. You know, we saw the NRL guy faking his death, which was just horrible, to be honest, and obviously why he made the haters list. And we saw ripping up the Dingo image on New Year's Day, actually. Don't know what snapped through my head on that day, but something did. But that was kind of the time where the channel actually started to rise, kind of perfectly on New Year's Day, and that, you know, it gave me a sign a little bit that the channel was gonna turn a little bit different this year, and it certainly did. But the winner of the turn of the year, the Ctdingo turn of the year, the Ctdingo backstab of the year, if you could say, is Shay killing me in Among Us in front of Jai. Shay, you've done me a bit dirty there, but he, as I said before, he was pretty happy with it. And Jai caught him, and there's actually a video on my channel of it. But Jai caught him, and Shay got out right after that, but he lost the game. Shay's done it twice, actually. He's killed in front of Jai, but this one was in front of me. He was pretty happy with it. So good on Shay. But maybe there'll be a series of bad Shay kills. I don't know. But congrats to Shay killing me for getting the Turn of the Year award. Now it's getting serious. Now we get into the bigger awards, and I'm not talking about like this big. I'm talking about this big. I'm talking about the size of stinking YouTube. Not really. We've got the Ctdingo Video of the Year. The second biggest category actually out there is the Video of the Year for this year. Now, there are a lot of choices. I was gonna actually make it just all of them nominated, but I decided to pick a certain few that I think you guys enjoyed this year. And there were some wacky ones, there were some exciting ones, so let's look at the nominations. What is going on, guys? Welcome back to Ctdingo today. I just wanted to talk to you guys a little some pretty entertaining videos there, some very strange. For example, the Thomas the Tank Be Like video and the Sorry Not Sorry video, which I'm surprised actually didn't get as much hate as I thought. I mean, the comments said otherwise, but compared to the likes and dislikes, there was actually more likes than dislikes, which surprised me, to be honest. But I think people, a lot of people understand and can take jokes seriously and get over stuff, which is good. But the winner of Video of the Year, which I never thought would actually win Video of the Year when I uploaded it, is NRL YouTubers as Girls. That got 9 votes in its category, which was pretty surprising, to be honest. But NRL YouTubers as Girls wins Video of the Year. The runner-up, very close runner-up, was Thomas the Tank Be Like. It was just meant to be a funny random video, just a troll video, and it almost got Video of the Year. Just a video I threw together in like 3 seconds. But sometimes the shorter videos are much better than the longer videos, and that was proven here today by the NRL YouTubers as Girls and Thomas the Tank Be Like video, which took out every other one. In third place was actually a dingo inside the 300. Not 300. I'm at 300 right now. 100 subscriber mini movie, which is crazy to think that was only like 6 months ago. And we grew pretty fast after that, to be honest. So yeah, congrats to NRL YouTubers as girls. There are some funny ones in there. Some of them didn't work out, like I think Isaac's one and NRL Trading Cards Australia, which he actually changed his name now. But I'm pretty sure those ended up looking like Jabba the Hutt, unless maybe it was Jai. No, it might have been Jai and Isaac that ended up looking like Jabba the Hutt, but I don't know. It was very weird, some of them, but most of them looked pretty funny. So if you haven't seen that, go check it out. Boop. Now we get into our final award. This was voted by all of you. It was kind of a last minute thing. I was going to decide it myself, but I decided to let you guys choose. Everyone was nominated. The Ctdingo Awards comes to an end with this. The final award is the Dingo's Choice Award. Now, don't let the title fool you. It was not my choice. It was going to be my choice, but I decided to let the Dingo Army choose. So I think the Dingo's choice has to be chosen by the Army themselves. I think that is fair, and everyone is eligible for the first time ever. So let's look, I guess, at the nominations, even though everyone was eligible.
True definition of a champion is the one that finds a way to do what can't be done. One that'll hold your hand and help you fight through the pain, that will walk through the fire just to bring you the rain. Obstacles are only rocks for the climb. It's a race against the clock, and you got the perfect timing. Bring the thunder so we all can catch the lightning. The only thing that cuts timing is timing.
To another video on the channel. Today we have a new series on the channel
So let's get to it. I got the heart of a champion. I got the heart of a champion. I got the heart of a champion, and I will not give up.
I've been fighting all my life just to get a little taste or a slice of that pie. I train hard to play hard. Even on my off days, I stay on to rise above the weakness that'll break all. I look before the sunlight till the day's gone. The early bird gets the grace, and the bookworm gets the brain, and I'ma get it all.
And I've been waiting all my life just for this one night to show I can do it. So let's get to it. I got the heart of a champion. I got the heart of a champion. I got the heart of a champion, and I will not give up.
Hopefully you guys enjoyed. That was a little different to the other video packages, the nomination videos. So everyone was eligible. You all got to write down, or type down actually, your vote. So anyone, you could have written anyone. There was some definitely strange answers in there, but there was one overall winner. I'm sure you guys can all guess who it is. In my opinion, quite deserved, and I was honestly going to pick this person anyway before we even started, so didn't make much difference letting you guys decide, because the same person won. And the winner for the Dingo's Choice Award, the person who was easily the most loyal out of all the people, not only this year, but the whole time, honestly, through the channel. And the winner is Shay, True Blue Aussie, the deserved winner, to be honest. There's really no arguing that Shay wins, I'm sure. A pretty deserved winner, Shay there. And he's been there from the start. I know I've said it a lot, but you know, through the Chazalistic Films days, we actually met on Digger's Trading Cards. One of his live streams, just randomly, we did a little sub for sub, and I guess it kind of went on from there. I mean, we didn't really leave each other. Now, a lot of people, you know, do the sub for subs and don't sub to the person back, which is me sometimes. But with Shay, it was a little different. I was kind of just like, sure. You know, there wasn't much going at that point. I think I was at about 20 subs. And this was way back in, like, the early days, so I mean, it didn't really matter to me that much. That was the Chaslistic Films days, actually. And that was before the channel was gone. It was terminated, in fact. It got deleted a little bit after that. Shay somehow stuck by. Shay was kind of gone after that, and then I came to his channel and told him I'm back. I was like, okay, cool. Let's stick together again. And that channel got deleted. So we went to Ctdingo and, well, came back to Shay, and what do you know? It's gone again. So I was at the point of giving up. I tried one more time. Made the final channel. It was called Ctdingo again, which is now Ctdingo, and seems to have grown quite well. We went, and Shay found me again. Or technically, I don't even remember. I think, did I go to Shay or did Shay come to me? Maybe it was a bit of both. I don't know. But congrats to Shay, and to be honest, thank you to Shay for everything he's done over the years. He's been a huge help with the channel easily, and he's now sitting over 100 subscribers, which, to be honest, I didn't think even I would get to that point. Now we're at 300, which is crazy. So, you know, thank you to Shay. Thank you to everyone who voted as well on these. It was good to see the I guess votes and what you guys thought of the year. It's been a crazy year. So thank you to everyone who was stuck by in 2020. You've been all real big helps. And thank you again to everyone in the Hall of Fame. So that was Shay, Entertain House, Jai, Vexus, who was there from the start, Double Dingoes, Todd Carney, don't want to miss anyone, Diggers, Trading Cards, Pete Vretto, I believe they were all the people. So thank you to you guys, and thank you to everyone watching. Some small shout outs as well I'll give to Rugby League History. He's been on the channel recently, leaving some fun and entertaining comments. Entertain House, I was going to give you a shout out, but you're in the Hall of Fame. I'll give you another shout out, why not? Isaac Ritchie, shown up a little bit. Warriors NRL Fanatics, shout out to you. Give a shout out to Nick from Australia. He makes some good content. He's doing very well at the moment, almost at 1,000 subs. In fact, he might be at the time of that I premiere this. I don't know. There's so many people. The Greasy Gamer, NRL Trading Card Lounge, NRL Wizard. There's so many. Beanie Cast Sports. I could go on forever with the channels that have, subscribed. I don't want to miss anyone out, to be honest, though. But if I do miss you out, I really do apologize. There's just so many people, I can't even get to all of you. So Deco's cards, even, I mean, if you featured in the thing, National Sports Loaded as well has been a huge help lately. But yeah, again, thank you to everyone who stuck by this year. It's been a crazy year, and I'm glad we all got through it. Through all the highs and lows, it's been a very interesting year. Never thought this would ever happen, really, at the start of the year. So, again, thank you, everyone, and have a Merry Christmas. Year is coming to an end, and hopefully you guys enjoy your Christmas, because I'm looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to it. I'm now on holidays, school holidays, which is very good. I'm enjoying school holidays already. It's 7 weeks off, so you can just relax, and look out for the 2021 NRL traders, look out for the 2021 NRL season, and so on. But again, I've said it a lot, but I'll say it one more time. Thank you so much to everyone who stuck by this year. You've been a huge help. Thank you to everyone getting me to 300 subscribers. Never thought I'd get there, guys. Thank you everyone for the Q&As. Thank you everyone who hopped on the live streams, and thank you everyone who commented, because comments, I mean, they give me entertainment, and it gives me feedback. That's really what I look out for when I upload videos, is comments and replies. So again, thank you to everyone for all of that, and I'll see you guys later in the year or next year, I don't know. But thank you everyone for watching the award show. I know it was quite long. Hopefully you guys all stuck by. It was fun to film, and it was fun to make, so thank you. Said a lot, but thank you, and I'll see you guys next year or later in the year. Peace.